Fox News alert: the U.S. Navy will be relieving the commander of the 7th Fleet. And that decision just days after a deadly collision between the USS John McCain and a tanker off the coast of Singapore.
This is the Navy's 4th major mishap in the Pacific over the past year, including another deadly collision in June. National security correspondent Jennifer Griffin has more from the Pentagon. Jennifer.
Melissa, he's the highest-ranking officer to face discipline just days after the latest deadly collision of a U.S. Navy warship at sea. Today, the commander of the U.S. Pacific Fleet relieved the head of the Japan-based 7th Fleet, Vice Admiral Joseph Aucoin, due to a, quote, loss of confidence in his ability to command. To give you an idea of how big the 7th Fleet is, at any given time, there are between 60 to 70 warships, 200 to 300 aircraft, and 40,000 Navy and Marine Corps personnel assigned to the 7th Fleet in the Pacific. The crash of the USS John S. McCain comes days after the Navy announced it would punish a dozen sailors from another 7th Fleet ship, the USS Fitzgerald, after 7 sailors were killed during a collision in June. 2 Navy captains and now a top admiral in the Pacific have been relieved of duty after 4 mishaps this year, an unprecedented number of crashes. Former Navy captains are raising alarm bells about the state of readiness of these ships and crews.
I think what you're seeing is a culmination of years of the Navy senior leadership back here in Washington, D.C., who have failed to properly man, train, and equip the fleet to do their jobs.
Vice Admiral Aucoin was supposed to retire in a few weeks, but now he will leave the Navy with a permanent stain on his record. Navy officials say more divers and heavy equipment are needed to open up the McCain's flooded compartments to gain access to the bodies of some of the 10 missing sailors. Navy officials tell us divers have located some of the bodies, but they can't free them due to the damage. A damning Government Accountability Office study in 2015 warned that shorter maintenance and training periods for forward deployed Navy vessels was taking a toll on the force as resources shrunk during the past decade, but operational tempo and deployments remain the same. Melissa?
What a story. Jennifer, thank you for that.